good morning, family. It is Saturday morning and I am at the house. I am checking on everything. We are looking at the roses. It looks like we're going to have some really good roses. Look at that, y'all. I don't know if you can see, like, all the roses are starting to bud already. Look at that. Let's get in there. All of them are already budding. It is 7 o'clock this morning, y'all. And I am here looking at everything, checking on everything. I'm hoping that they do really, really good, especially because it's been so nice lately. One of the concerns is I hope we don't get a freeze. Look at this, all these nice buds coming on here. Can y'all see that? And I'm hoping to have some more beautiful roses, the cut long stem, so I can put them in the house. Look at this one. This looks like it's going to be a rock star. Do you guys see all the buds and everything on the growth on that? I did do these a big chop back, if y'all can tell. But look at all the new growth coming on these things. Look at that. Looking so good. So good. So let's go check out the garden. Okay, we are in the garden this morning. And let's see. We are looking good. This bed right here, I went ahead and just prepped it. You see the fresh compost sitting. I did pop a couple of green beans in here. I popped a couple of green beans. Actually, I'll be honest, I popped a couple of green beans everywhere. The Swiss chard is looking really, really good. Look at that. The garlic is looking good. Look at this. Look at that. Looking so healthy and beautiful. I'm going to cut this part off. But looking good. It's heading up. The cabbage is heading up. Looking really good. Look at that, y'all. That's beautiful. Look at this cabbage over here. Again, cleared out this bed. Again, I popped a whole bunch of beans in here. Back here, though. More so back here through the back line. So we can climb up. This head is actually pretty firm. Can y'all see that? So I'm good with this. It's looking good. More garlic is looking good. I know last time I was like, I didn't plant no garlic. But I did. I planted a lot of garlic and a lot of onions. I did. And now I'm seeing them now. Onions. So the way I tell, the onions are round versus the garlic is a lot flat. See? This is a garlic. See how flat that is? Versus the onion has a rounding to it. So it looks like we're going to have a good bit of everything. It's so wild. I come out here sometime thinking, okay, I'm just going to chop everything down because it's probably all dead. Look at these babies. I do keep my soil pretty fresh and good. Like I constantly, when I do come out, the one thing I may do, I may just give it a good fertilizer. And the fertilizer I use is basically all my greens and stuff. I've chopped it up and got it in the bucket with the water. The stinky juice is what I call it. And I just feed the beds that before I leave, and then I go. So it looks like it's doing really, really good because I definitely did not think these was going to look this good. And I did put some beans in here just as well because I also want to continue to make sure we got good nitrogen in here along with anything else that I feed. A lot of times it's the 10-10-10. Look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. Again, all I did was give it a good feed of that stuff. And what in the world? I mean, the sad part is, besides just eating, it just looks so pretty to me. They just look so, they look so healthy. Sad part is you don't want to cut it when it looks this beautiful. Okay, what we got going on over here? My garlics. Look at my garlics, y'all. I got garlic. I got a couple of onions in here. These are my garlics looking pretty good. Garlic's looking pretty good. And I do say, like normally, I would be nervous that my garlics are so deep, but this soil is really, really soft. It's not hard. So I'm okay with this. Last time I was weed whacking the crap out of you see all the weeds and stuff, just constantly pulling them up, pulling them up. So that's going to be one of the things I do today. We got my lemon. My lemon looking okay. It took a good beat up when it was frost, but hey, we still got leaves. We got a couple like mildew stuff that I'll come in and cut a lot of this stuff out. But I mean, even with pulling on it, y'all, look at that. They still holding on strong. So I'ma just probably cut off a lot of the leaves, clean it up. The baby lemon looks fine. It dropped a lot of its leaves, but it still looks good. Look at this, y'all. Look at these onions. I mean, look at, I done skipped some stuff. Look at this, y'all. This is the garlic, y'all. This is garlic. These are my garlics. I mean, I'm excited because they look so strong. I just hope that they continue to bulb so nicely under. Because look at this. Can y'all see how healthy that looks? I mean, this joker. Okay, so look at these. I mean, just the thickness of it. It's just like, oh man, got some weeds in here. Again, we would get these babies out of there. We're supposed to have another nice day. I want to say we're supposed to get like 77 today. So, I'm excited about that. Look at these onions. Now, this one right here, we got to pop that off. Look at that. We don't want those issues. But look how strong. Do y'all see the thickness of these babies? Holy cow. I am very excited to see how big these bulbs get. Because just like taking a peek, you can see they are, we got some of these weeds trying to still get to my babies. But like looking at the stalk of a lot of these, they just look so thick. And I'm just hoping that they're not disappointing. Look at my comfrey looking sad. Got ants all over it though. That is one thing I tell you, I hate having to deal with these ants. I mean, ugh. But a lot of it also is because the comfrey is dying back. It's like they're weak, so I feel like that doesn't help. But that's cool. Look at the onions, y'all. We are rocking out. We should definitely have plenty of onion this year. My only concern, got to get stuff like this off of it because you don't want it to rotten your whole freaking onion from that one little thing. One little thing to take it out because, you know, look at this. Just from it being wet and stuff, you just got to come and do a little cleanup, a little maintenance on it every now and then. But it's nothing major. It's nothing major at all. I just come and just pull it on out. And then while I'm doing it, knock a couple of these weeds out. But a lot of, look at that. A lot of the water, you know, sometimes I do, so this one has a water system on it. But again, when I come and put some of that fertilizer on it, I think that affects it too. You know, just getting the actual leaves wet. We definitely have a lot of, you see, weeds to do this morning. But no biggie, no biggie. If it saves the babies, no biggie. I mean, I'm just really, really shocked this morning on how good everything looks as a whole. Like I said, I am not out here the way I want to because I would definitely baby these things a whole lot more. But that could be good and bad because they probably don't need to be babied as much as I am. That I would baby them. But I definitely wouldn't have to do as much weeding because I would be on top of it more. But I'm still winning. They still look good. Look at my carrots. Look look at the carrots, y'all. And believe it or not, I did dig in here a little bit. Look, can y'all see? There's a carrot right there. And it's a nice size carrot, along with some bugs. But it's a nice size carrot. Nice size carrots. Look at that, y'all. So I'm excited about that. Here I have more garlic. Got some garlic and a whole lot of weeds. But you know the thing that gets me, y'all, like I have told y'all before, these freaking weeds are from dog, that was an onion. Hold on, let's put that baby back in there. A lot of these weeds, it's from the straw, not from anything else. It's literally from the straw. And if I could probably get a hold of seedless straw, it's so much better, y'all. It is so much better. Maybe a little more pricey, but again, it's so much better. Got some more garlic over there. My figs looking okay. Well, they look a little sad, but I think they're gonna be okay. Up here feels a little soft, but down here feels strong. So I'm not too worried. Not too worried because it hasn't been cold, but we did have the cold. And when we did, I had them in a she shed, but we'll see. Hopefully they be okay. Again, look at that cabbage over there. I mean, just showing out. Looking so good though. But I do like that. I feel like the cabbage here also gives it enough shading to where I don't have a lot of weeds in this bed. I don't. And you can see the onions and the garlic is the mix in here. This is the garlic. And I think I got like 1 or 2 maybe onions in here. But they're doing their thing and they working together. So I'm not mad. Strawberries still looking good. Surprisingly, my strawberries didn't die. They held on. They stayed this color pretty much for the whole time so far. Okay, let's go see what we got in the she shed. Wait a minute. I could not pass this up. Look at all the buds, y'all. I'm very, very excited about this one. Look at all these buds. I mean, and this is one I think is my mixed berry. These are the mixed berries. Do y'all see all the buds on this thing? Like, I'm going to be getting some blueberries ASAP. And guess who? Not going to be mad. What? Look at this. Look at that, y'all. Now, what I will probably do is go in here and for the things like this one right here doesn't look like it's doing anything. I may cut that one back. But look, let's go. Look at that. Look at all the buds coming on here. This one too. I mean, these are some big old buds. So this one, I think, this one and this one, I might have had now for 2 years. Maybe that one. No, that's a new pot. So that one is my newest one. So these two I've had for at least 2 years now. I think I'm on year 2 with these. So I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. Okay, now we can go into the greenhouse. Okay, we're coming into the greenhouse. Whew. Smells moist. Very, very moist. Last time I was here, I did clean up in here. I did cut out all the lettuce for the most part. I see some lettuces coming back, which I'm okay with that. My sage and all of these are my garlics. That's why I was tripping last time. I was like, wow, I know I had some garlic. Duh, I had put it in here. So, you know, looks like we're going to need some feed in here because everything is turning yellow. So we're going to feed in here. I do say I feel like feeding the bags is a little harder because I feel like it leaks right out a lot of times. But we're going to keep feeding because if you look at the healthiness of this one versus the outside and the bigger beds that actually holds it together more, I definitely say the outside is doing a lot better. And these are on drip. but I still do come in here and give it the stinky juice. But it's still looking fine. I mean, again, everything looks, look, I cut back all the lettuce. It's still coming back up. Do y'all see that? I cut it out, but it's come back up. I threw some potatoes in here, y'all. We're going to see what it does. Here, I put some ginger in here. And my comfrey sitting there. Now, my parsley and my sage right here, I don't know. I think they do really, really well together. This is some basil. This is a plant, like a flower plant. This is the lemons that I had grafted. I think I got potato in this one. Maybe some ginger and turmeric in these back here. Hopefully something come up on those. Now, this is my concern. My concern is, oh, let me say this. This is the roselle, y'all. This is the roselle that I potted up in my ponic system. And I brought it out here and separated it from another one, which is right here. So with the hydroponic, I went ahead and did this. And so far, it looks good. This one I was a little worried about because it was partnered with that one. And this one, you know, one always try to dominate the other. But this one was dominating. But this one is still surviving. So I'm okay with that. So what I am concerned about, y'all, is none of my seeds came up yet. And I am a little worried. And it's just because I don't have my heating mat. I don't have my things that I would have normally have had it on. I mean, nothing, y'all. It's nice and wet and moist. It has the condensation. But I don't see anything. Hell, this thing got more water on top. It ain't got nothing in the inside. Nothing. So I am a little concerned. And I do know that it's because there's not a consistent temperature of what they need, if that's fair to say. So I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I may just start all over and maybe just go buy another mat and just do onesie twosies for what I have. But all in all, still not mad. Just got a lot of cleaning up, things I might want to do and look at, revisit. Let's see. We are looking at the plums. I don't see anything. But let me say this. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for either. But I will say it doesn't look dead. So, for me, that's a win. It doesn't look dead. Now, on this one, it looks like there's some budding coming on over here. It looks like there's some stuff coming on over here. Can y'all see that? But I really don't know yet because I don't know. Again, all three of these are plums. But I will say I don't know what I'm looking for yet. First year, so I don't know. I got comfrey in here, hoping that it doesn't die out. But we'll see, hopefully. Looks, I still got a piece of green, so I think I'm okay. This is the stinky juice. I just come out here and I stir it up and then I mix it with some water and I throw it on the plants. Okay, we are going to the other side. Now here's my other compost that I actually be just spinning. And I throw a lot of stuff in here. Look at that, y'all. But I'll tell you this. It's some really, really good soil in here. Or compost in here. Look at a fly. Good. Look at that. Good. Look at that, y'all. And when I tell you, when I look at this and I swirl it, I have so many worms in there. So I'm excited about that. Now, on this end, we definitely got to do some cleanup because you see the cabbage, it's just too moist. I'm going to cut up all of this, get it out of there. Let's see what we got going on in here. This is just old, so I'm just hoping that this does well and come back this year. It's a pepper. Cabbage actually looks okay. Again, got to come in and clean up some of my onions. Because again, I need my onions to do what it does. I do not. These little cabbages trying to hold on. Not quite sure if I want to keep them in here or not. No, I don't. Look at all the bugs, y'all. Nope, I'll probably come and cut all this out. I'll leave the onions, but I'm going to cut out the cabbages. This collard looks okay. This cabbage actually got a pretty firm head, but again, definitely needs some TLC. Got some ants. Again, I did throw some of the fertilizer. So I think a lot of the fertilizer also, because it's the leaf stuff. Look at that. I think that, I don't know, maybe it also gets the ants in here too. We'll see. But that looks pretty good still. So I may come and get it all. These are potatoes, y'all. I threw some potatoes in here. Look. Boop. 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 And it's more. I just literally threw them in here. So potatoes coming up. Oh, look. I got some potatoes over here coming up too. Look. So I'm excited. I wasn't sure if they was going to come up, but they are coming up. And I am excited. This is just my garlic. I don't think I threw anything in here. But if I did, it would be a potato. I am excited about this. Let's look on the other side. All right. So one thing we need to make sure, we want to make sure we don't have sitting water. I do have this on a little water system, not much. It's on this one, this type of water system, where it's solared. It's the same one I used at my other house that was solar powered, and it runs for a couple of minutes every day. That's how I have it set. Look at this. And it's doing its thing because all of these things are full of water. So I'm going to have to come. This is a nice cabbage. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one. Because again, all the ants are starting to really show up. And again, it could be because of the fertilizer I use. My broccoli is bolting. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Both of those. Here again. This is some garlics. And again, it's sitting in water, which I don't want. So I'm going to empty out a lot of that stuff, which would literally just drop out the tray. No big deal. My game plan is to get a bucket here and have it with cucumbers and let it just grow all along the fence. So a little cleaning up, but it still doesn't look bad, y'all. Still don't look bad at all. I mean, I am excited to see if the grapes grow up on here. But I will also tell you, I'm probably going to still put either the squash, the butternut squash on one of these. Probably on one of this. I'll probably put it on this side and let it grow up. Because I think the grapes may or may not do what it needs to do. I want to say I would like to add another cattle panel, but maybe about right here. And then I'll have 3 because I think the arches are so freaking cool. I think to have food to grow up is going to be so awesome. But if the grapes do decide to show up and show out, we'll have a mixture. And again, the grapes are smaller vined. Those butternut squash is so strong and big. I'll be able to tell the difference. My only concern will be whether or not the plant will shade out the grape plant. So we'll see. Looking at this, looking good. Looking good. But I also think these are flowers in here mixed with my garlic. Because again, I throw stuff in places and stuff pop up later. Or I'll put something in something and don't realize that I put it in that soil. And then later something pops up. Because this definitely looks like flowers. This is definitely my garlic. But these definitely look like tulip bulbs or something. So this container is done for. This will be its last run around the block. because every time you touch it, it just falls apart. But this soil is immaculate, so I will just be taking the soil, putting it somewhere else. And because look at this, looking so good, so healthy. Definitely, again, a lot of weeds. You know, and I've been thinking about whether or not I can just go without the straw. But I do find that it helps with keeping the soil moist, and especially in the summertime when, and some of these roots be so doggone strong, like I be really having to get in there. See that? Disturbing my babies. Okay, so this soil is really good, and I'm definitely going to repurpose the soil once this container done been through it. I want to say this is year 3 on this container. So it's done its part. My cabbage, it's time to pull this baby today because it's starting to try to split. It looks good, but I will definitely take it today. I've seen people just twist the head. I've always wanted to try to just twist the head. See, that's too much work because it did not just come off like it's supposed to. And I've seen people just whoop, pop. See, that's work. If I'm going to do all that, I might as well just go ahead and get my little scissors. But there you go. It popped off. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take that baby home. Clean it up. So, between all of them, I should have a nice set of cabbages for a little meal. And here, I am excited. My celery is coming back. So, I was a little discouraged. But my celery is coming back. Let's go. Of course, I've been feeding it. I have been feeding it my stuff. Look at these. These are plants that I thought was going to die. I want to say these are cabbages also. And I just threw them in here. Again, this is just really, really good soil. And I have been adding on to it. This is the soil, y'all. If you guys remember my okra, this is the soil my okra grew in. And y'all remember how big and strong that doggone okra root was. So I just need to come in here and clean up. And my celery is still doing its thing. So she is happy. Okay, so my dad had a call. So I had to take a time out, y'all. But in the midst of me taking a time out, I did start harvesting and cutting back and getting some things together. So let me show you what I've gotten so far. And I did get a lot of collards and stuff. So let me hold it this way. So I'm gonna show you real quick what I got. And then after I show you what I've done so far, I'm gonna show you where I'm at and what I need to do next or what the game plan is. And then I'll probably come back and just show you the finishing results. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here we are. Look at this, y'all. I done pulled out all my kale. I done pull up all of the cabbages. Look at that, y'all. All of this is coming home. This is a pile of stuff. I pulled out the cabbage out of here. I think I'm gonna leave this one. Let that alone. I'm gonna still probably cut back a little bit on these because these are broccolis. So this is already grown right here. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this one. So I'll probably cut all of these out. You see the stems are not looking as good right here. And it's trying to reroot right here. You see that? Where it's trying to come, like, get stronger roots. I'm just going to go ahead and pull those out. There's no need. This is where I went ahead. I got my compost. So I'm about to put this all into the soil. Look, all these gnats done came out of nowhere. Jeez Louise. But I went ahead and pulled the kale from here and the Swiss chard because I had another one right there. So I'm good there. I am not sure what I want to do with this big old bag because I can add some more soil. Like I said, last year I did carrots in here and they were phenomenal. The only issue was I did not have the time to be out here the way I wanted to. But I'm thinking about it. I'm going to take you to the other side to show you what I've done so far because for the most part, everything over here, again, is looking fine. Like I said, this bed, my garlic And I just got to pull out some of the weeds. A lot of weeds in here. But this bed is also a really, really good bed of soil. This one is one of the ones I've had for now, I want to say 3 years. I had my company build this for me. My where I work at build this for me. And I've had it for a couple of years now. Well, like I said, about 3 years. And with that being said, the soil, of course, as you're constantly feeding your soil, not just your plants, you feed your soil, everything that grows in here normally grows really, really well. So I'm thinking I would like to add more soil in here later and put something in here just as well. Probably peppers, because like I said, I do want to do a lot of peppers. And I think what I really, really am going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get a heat mat and go ahead and start me some stuff at the house. But I am excited still about my celery. I'm very, very excited about that. Okay, well, come with me. Let's go ahead and look at what I pulled up over there. Okay, so as you can see, these are looking a lot better now because I've harvested a lot of these collards now. They're standing up and looking better. I probably will still take a little more off of these and go ahead and start freezing them. I was working on that one next. That's where I was. I've been jumping around. I was over there clearing out some of that bed. As you can see, it's a lot more open. So I'm harvesting there, getting a lot of the weeds out of there. And this one you can see, I harvested a lot from here. I did cut a lot of, as you can tell, like here, I cut a lot of the deads off so they can start healing. Today's supposed to be a really, really nice day, but it's not going to be hot. It's supposed to be like in the 70s, but it's supposed to be like a gloomy. So I think I'm fine. Look, y'all. Well, this is a lot of the collards. And look what I pulled, y'all. Hopefully I don't make a mess. I got carrots. This is my first time actually getting them a nice size. And I do have some more. And they could have gotten bigger. But where I planted it at, over here, let's go over there and see. I'm going to show you. I planted it right here. And I have more, but you see, there's more. But I didn't want them to crowd each other out. So I pulled the ones here and I just placed some more seeds here. I went ahead and placed some more seeds in a couple of different areas because I got excited that I finally got some. So that is where we're at right now. I am just harvesting. So right now I'm just going to continue to harvest. Oh, Broke sent me some Morning Glories dwarf. I went ahead and put those in the front rows and see if that'll do anything. And yeah, I think as of right now, I'm going to just go ahead and harvest a lot of stuff, put stuff in the vehicle, and then just see what I'm gonna go from there. Because right now, it's just a beautiful day. Like, when I say beautiful, it's just not too hot, not too cold, birds chirping, and it's just nice. What are you doing in your garden right now? How are you getting ready for the springtime? I am behind. I truly feel like I'm behind. But because I am behind, I feel like me prepping my soil and things like that is going to be so when my plants do get into the ground or into its bucket, my soil and everything is going to be so ready that it'll be able to take off and do what it needs to do. Because again, I want to say last year at this time, I already had plants. I was rotating stuff in my home. I was busy. Now I'm more so on I wouldn't say worried because I'm never worried, but I'm concerned whether or not stuff has came up or not. Because again, I'm having stuff in my greenhouse, but the weather has not been consistent enough with the high temps of 70, 80 degrees to keep everything to start making it grow. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest a lot of the stuff. Really just my cabbages and my collards. Then what I'm gonna do is probably just continue to make sure soils are good. And I probably, well, what I started doing is grabbing all my seeds and starting to take what I wanted to take to the house and try to pot those up. So I'm going to do that and we'll see. So, again, this is what I'm doing. Today is the 8th of February. And I know we got Valentine and stuff coming too. What are we doing? What are we doing, y'all? What y'all doing? What y'all got going on? So, please like, subscribe, and share. Um, Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers because I think I hit like 300 subscribers. Again, may not be nothing to y'all, but it means everything to me. Again, if you want me to drop certain content, if you want to know certain things, if you want me to video certain things, let me know, and we can do that. But as of right now, we are just tending to the garden. We are just continue to richen the garden, richen the soil, and at this point, just tend to the babies and make sure as they need things, we are giving it to them until we get the good sun to where the photosynthesis and all that good stuff can happen a lot more for them, and they give us what we need, like these onions and these garlics. I'm really, really excited about that, y'all. So until next time, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again for everyone who's liked, subscribed, shared, and subscribed. Until next time, bye.